Hello. So if you're wanting to stand in your power, then this will interest you. So how you already have all the power you need, and how you will repel narcissists by using it. But first, hi, I'm Will Perry, and I help make complex theories simple. It's not good enough to understand, we need to take action. I'm not clinically trained, but I've been an executive coach since 2001. I was head of action learning at the BBC. But in the last 13 years, I've been focused on this one question. Why do we get so stuck, and what's it got to do with this shadow side? How I help people. Firstly, I can do it for you. I can work really intensely, closely, or I can do it with you in the small online groups. Or you can do it yourself with the online program. But also I've got lots of free content and free programs, so come and find out more. Do like, subscribe and share. But here is the video of the day. That's me, the video of the day. Went smoothly that time. So we hold the key, okay? The key. Standing in your power, that's generally used, and I certainly use it in relation to relationships. I had to think about that. Relation to relationships. When one is more dominant than the other, and you can see, and it is not gender specific. I have been in abusive and controlling relationships where one person was dominant over me. And on my journey, you might have seen me talk about this before. On my journey, when I set up my YouTube channel 10 years ago, it started off about seeing them, spotting them. Who are they? These narcissists, these abusers. But actually, then at a point, it turned around and it's like, oh, who are we being? Why do we attract them? And that was where the journey got more interesting. It's like, just a minute, I have control over me, even though sometimes I don't feel like I do, but I have no control over them. So this is an interesting thing. And that became much more interesting for me. And it was like, that was the area that not many people were talking about. It was more about like the narcissists, how to spot them, how to, keep away from them, how to, and all that, which I've been there. But then when it came to, it's like, oh, just a minute, I've got control over this. This is interesting and, difficult to see. Why is it so difficult? Yeah, so that's where the journey went. So non-specific, non-gender specific, but in these relationships where one is more dominant, and just to be really clear, the dominant one, I can't do two things at once. That would be good, wouldn't it? I could be able to write and put dominant. That's not prominent, that's dominant. Made me think of the when I sort of started realizing it was all about me. That quote, and it's been bastardized in many different ways, but everything you want for everything you need, you already have. Or you already have everything you need for everything you want. You already have everything you need. That quote has been quoted and misquoted and requoted in so many different ways. I can't remember who first came out with it. I did have a search, but it doesn't matter. But the fact that you already have everything you want for everything you need. No, you already have everything you need for everything you want. It's like, wow. So then I have the key. Oh, cool. So I have this key. You have this key. So in my time, when I was both going on about narcissists, learn about abuse, learn about emotional abuse, learn about all this sort of stuff, and learn about how we are giving away our control, our power, how we are attracting abuse and a narcissist and all that sort of stuff. It was I've had so many experiences, so many stories, both personal and contact with clients and stories and all sorts, but about how people have attracted emotionally abusive relationships, sexually, physically abusive relationships, and how learning how to overcome that, but actually overcome it not to a state that they cut out one person then just attract another, because I fell into that trap myself, and it's like, it's what is going on here. And the thing that's going on there is this key, this control we give away, this key. And it is absolutely key. And it's like, wow, what are we doing? It's less about the dominant people, and this is more about us, and we hold the key. So what is this blimmin' key? Because that'd be quite interesting, would it not? If you could suddenly change dynamics, change relationships, attract positive relationships with this key, ka-chunk, it would unlock a lot of cool stuff, would it not? Are you interested? Do hands up if you want to know more. I can see you got your hands up. Awesome. So many examples I have of attracting, people who are attracted, and I've helped them work through, and maybe, and it's a lovely thing when somebody leaves an emotionally abusive relationship, but that's only half the story. The other half is like, just a minute, who are you attracting by what you're thinking? And that's the key. We need to unlock that to be able to attract a balanced, healthy relationship. That's what I want for you, What if I put on the next page? Yeah, so you're not there saying sorry all the time. I used this picture the other time and I thought it was nice. So you're not saying sorry all the time. You're not having to explain yourself, and not sad and I'm sorry, oh God, I wasn't good enough, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, oh sorry. Where you don't have to apologize for yourself all the time, which is a terrible thing. So it's because we give away our power, we give away our control. That's effectively the metaphor of the key here. And oh no, sorry, it's you're not actually going to find a key. Did you think? Oh no, damn, sorry. I was looking if I've got a proper key here. I don't think I have, but it's a metaphor. So which makes it more tricky, doesn't it? Because if this stuff was that easy, then lots of people would be doing it and talking about it. So we give our power away, our control away, willingly. We willingly give it away. And of course that comes from our past, and I can't go into all of this in one video, but it gives you a clue, doesn't it? This comes from our past. Oh dear. But it doesn't need to be traumatic. It doesn't need to be difficult to go there. You just need to understand the key elements there. Another key elements is how that's impacted you and who you are now, what your thinking is about yourself, as to why you give away your power or your control to other people. Maybe what is it for you? And I'd be interested, let me know on a video, but a message, or a comment. What is it for you? When you give away your power and you feel worthless and lack of control. What is it? Do you feel worthless, not good enough, too ugly, too stupid, too not good enough? Have I said that one already? What do you say about yourself? Mine superficially was, I'm ugly and I'm stupid, but underneath that was I'm useless, and that was the one that went holy moly. That was the one that really undermined everything, underpinned everything for me. So what on the surface have you got that I'm ugly, stupid, not good enough, too fat, too thin, too pretty, you might laugh at too pretty, but think of so many people that have low self-worth that to you are stunningly beautiful. It doesn't change what you've got on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts. And if that's being crappy and then you give away your power, it's like then you're going to attract people that are going to abuse it and take advantage of it, and that's no good. So you need to learn how to hold your power and to take control of you, and that's a very different thing. So that's stopping you being this apologetic thing and what did one of the clients say, that being pathetic. Stop being pathetic. And that's not me telling you. Stop being pathetic. Are you pathetic? And I don't mean this in a derogatory way. This is what a client said to herself. She said, she encapsulated it perfectly. She said, I need to stop being pathetic. Because she understood what that meant for her. Stop being pathetic. Stop apologising for every blimmin' thing when it's not my fault. Stop being, so it's like, you're standing confidently in your own power. You understand yourself. You make your own decisions. You won't accept stuff that undermines you or belittles you. You won't, that's standing in your power, is it not? That's a cool thing to do, but you have to learn to do that from, guess what? Because from your past, you didn't. From your past, you learned how to tread on eggshells, how to placate people, how to be easygoing, please everybody, people pleaser, perhaps, that you are now. Sorry. Oh, sorry. What are you apologising for? You did nothing wrong. I know. Sorry. It's hilarious when you look at it, and it's like, right, stop being pathetic, But I'm not telling you to stop being pathetic. I'm not judging you because I've been there. I did that most of my life. So it's like, okay, so it's like learning to control yourself, learning to be in control of you, learning to hold or stand in your power. And the next one is it's that who's got this key? So it's unlocking your potential because you already have everything you need for everything you want. Ooh, that's the key. So standing in your power is the key. If you're not standing in your power, if you've got this stuff going on, apologizing, or you've got relationships that are kind of dominant, where you give away, it's actually not. Let's unlock that stuff. Let's stand in that. But you have to learn that. And that's really uncomfortable at first. That whole left-handed, right-handed thing, do something that's unpreferred, put your thumbs on top and then do it the other way, and how can you even do it it's just like fold your arms and then do it the other way. Ooh, it's just ridiculous things, but just illustrations of how difficult it is to do something that you do naturally and do it another way. And that's exactly what it is, but it's a really deep level. It's a deep, tricky, difficult thing. And what I've done is map out how I went through that and where I got stuck. And there was, if you put it on the line, sorry, on the screen here, if you put it on a line, it wouldn't go, ping, I've got it. It would go down there for a bit, down there for a bit, down there for a little bit, and I think I've got it. So if that makes sense. So yeah, it wasn't a clear path to this, but what I've got now is the kind of structure to be able to take people through that I've taken other clients through, and it's like, this is cool stuff about standing in your power, unlocking this potential to actually be you and stand by your own decisions, make your own decisions, be authentic to you, love yourself. That's a nice expression as well, because you've already got everything you need for everything you want. If you want to love yourself, you've already got everything. You just need to unlock that, because guess what's getting in the way? It's all this crappy stuff that you give away to other people. It's about you as well. It's about your belief. So unlocking that is a super cool thing to do. You need to learn how to do it. You need to learn how to, rather than giving the key away to other people, actually use it for yourself and unlock your own potential, which is a super cool thing. So in terms of invitation, come and have a chat with me about that if you want to find out about the beta that I'm running. You've probably heard about it. I'll probably tell you a few more times about it, because I'll be going on in the next few months about it. No, I won't be going on about it. I'll be taking that journey for the next few months with others. So as we build up the program, it's going to take a few months. It's a cool journey. So quite a few months. So if you want to get on the journey, the question I asked the other day is, what guarantee would work for you? And I put that in an email the other day. It's like, what guarantee would work for you? And somebody came back, well, money back. That's an easy guarantee, isn't it? So I've put that in. And then I put a bunch of others in there that if you don't go on to the next level until you've got that one. Have you ever had that feeling when it's like, yeah, okay, let's go on, but you didn't really understand that bit, but you don't want to say, but that might be a key bit. So it's like, if it's like, oh yeah, unlock your potential. Now, how to use your potential. If you're talking about how to use your potential, but you haven't unlocked it yet, and it's like, I don't know, but yeah. And you stop listening. You just walk out, don't you? There's no point being here if you don't understand it. So I've put those in as well. So I've put lots. I listened, and it's like, right, okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. It makes it more robust. So you don't pay for the next section until you've got and fulfilled, understood that the previous section, your current section. How cool is that? So what guarantee would work for you? So come and join the beta. And I put here the other day, let me be your last resort. So maybe if you've tried lots of different things before, maybe this could be the key that unlocks it, let me be your last resort. But come and join, contact me as how to join the beta program, which will be starting soon. But you can start right now. It's just there's nothing there really. We got some things to keep you busy, but you're going to get access to me. That's the key bit. I am the key holder, except you are. But I'm going to show you how to, yeah, I think you get that. All right, so I hope you're well. Speak to you, and the resort, I like that. That made me laugh. I'm your last resort, and the resort is a sunny island, a beach. Anyway, there we go. Hope you're well. Have an awesome rest of the day, and do get in contact if you think this is something for you, if you want to find out more about how it works, what it costs, and all that sort of stuff. All right, many thanks. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.